Alright, let's get back to it. Let's talk with Eric first and then La Habrea and get started. The monster unleashed Ultima? I can only guess that it was Athena's hand that placed such magic within the heart of Sabik. If so, it's only natural she would gift her own creations with such terrible power. The Emissary's judgment. La Habrea would discuss lingering questions concerning Athena. I've told you all I know of Athena, and the many secrets she kept hidden from the world. If she indeed stored her memories within the heart of Sabik, we must ask ourselves how they were awakened in this age. When was the crystal last sighted? During my fight with the Ultima weapon, in the hands of the Asians, presumably. Yeah, I think it was during our fight. Also, how is it raining here? In which you triumphed, but failed to recover the heart. Yet according to your colleagues, there was another on the battlefield that day. An Asian. Yeah. And this selfsame Asian was later struck down at a location known as Aether Chemical Research Facility. Yep. I've heard that name, and recently, the site of Professor Claudian's disappearance. Indeed. He was tracing an ethereal signature resembling that of the memory crystal in his possession, a signature that may well have belonged to the heart of Sabik, in which case, it is no coincidence that Athena's awakening followed. But what reason have you to bring her back to life? Was it his mind of his own? Probably not. Yet more questions without answers. Although Athena's essence is that of memory, her magic have not suffered for lack of a physical body. As the world is now, it should not be possible, but she must have found a suitable vessel. If Elidibus is to be believed, she readies this vessel for godhood, and is perilously close to success. It beggars belief, as you well know. You were the linchpin of her ambition. Yours was the only form that could contain the immense power Athena required, and has long since turned to dust. Then where'd she get another one? As pleasant as this discussion is, we require more information if we're to unravel this mystery. You know who awaits you, Brilliant. Themis. I fear you won't find him so cooperative as we're accustomed to. We know not how the vast space beyond these gates may be, but somewhere within lurks Athena, with Elidibus leashed at her side. This may be a simplistic theory, but hear me out. If Themis arose from his memories intact, he will be eager to see reason. We need only break the magics which bind him to regain our old ally. When I had fallen under I can never say the name right, Hephaestus' influence, you didn't stop trying until I was freed. I would ask that you do the same for Themis. Though none of us are real in conventional sense, I feel it must be done. Themis would never have wished to be your enemy. Except for when he was my enemy. While Eric's perspective is a sentimental one, Elidibus may possess privileged knowledge. To question him unimpeded by magics would be ideal. Agdistis broke free of her bonds in her final moments, suggesting that Athena's hold weakens under the weight of combat. You might use the same principle to unshackle Elidibus' mind. But remember that our very nature is fragile. Even if he inhabits a vessel with which to meet you in battle, I'm certain it is not meant to endure. If left weakened for too long, her aether may dissipate back into the ethereal sea. You had best act quickly. Anabaseios, the 11th circle, now accessible. Let's go ahead and talk to both of them real quick. We know not for how long you'll have free reign to go between here and the Ateoscope. We'll remain here for now, unless absolutely necessary. The crystal. I've returned it to safekeeping of your colleagues. I could find nothing new amongst the memories stored within. This space, on the other hand, is fascinating, wrought by the same power the keywords, perhaps. All right, let's get going. Northern empty. It gets me. Oh, this is gonna be Elidibus, right? Like, is it actually just gonna be like Elidibus, or is he gonna transform into something else, or maybe summon something?
I suppose I have Athena to thank for this incarnation.
That voice does not suit that body.
I have long considered how I might stand against you, I admit. In transformation, I present to you my truth. I am Elidibus.
It's a dragoon version. Okay. And it's playing the remixed version of the Omerat theme. Ephemeral Justice. Themis. All right, let's go.
My heart quivers in anticipation.
Usually start out with a raid wide, so I just popped my reprisal there.
Will light embrace or
Oh, let's not stand in that. Okay, this way is north, but again, let's not stand in that. Move. Oh, that's gonna be double. Oh well, too late. Okay, this one's the purple one, which I think is what he did the first time. But I think I need to move in. Yeah, there's other people moving in. Yep. That's the raid wide again. Okay, dark and the light. What's that gonna be? Do we need to balance it, or what? I think we need... Oh, Jazz is over here, so I should probably move the other way. Let's see, Dark Accord. That means I need to go to Dark? No. Let's see, there's Polarity, Toward... Okay, yeah, I should not be in Dark, okay. Oh, I see now, okay. I need to be on the opposite, got it.
These magics are not for you to wield.
Now, wait a second so that I can get my invincibility. There we go. Yeah, so this one I'm supposed to... Okay, I got it now. Gotta love getting a divine bacon from the white mage. Okay, dark and light, I remember, I understand how to do this now. Gotta see which buff I get and then take the opposite. Or which debuff I get and then stand in the opposite one to balance it out.
light embrace or darkness consume?
Oops. I need to look at what he has.
Will you be judged worthy to exist?
Okay, that's a pretty easy mechanic. I just need to, like, actually do it.
Now to take your
I suspect I should pull this over to the side, or hold on. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I'll put it in the middle next time. Kinda. Yeah, I saw he had the yellow on him, so I'm moving out. Yeah, I won't move the circle all the way out there like that. Double the heal bush, double the healer. Yes, now this one, the darkened light, I just need to actually stand in the circle and like just not move out of it at all. Okay, so this one is towards dark, which means I should stand in the light.
Now to take your measure. These magics are not for you to read. Will you be judged worthy to exist?
No, I already have it. We both have divine bacon. You don't need to put another one on us. I probably shouldn't stand in that. Okay, that one was purple again. Yeah. Okay, this time I won't put it so far over. I'll just put it just out of reach of them. Yeah, that's much easier for everyone to get to. Yeah, this is a raid wide, so I'll do reprisal.
Warriors forged in my own image.
I probably shouldn't stand in the way of either of them. Oh, okay. That's cool.
Magics are not for you to read.
Nope, don't walk right back into it. I need to watch what glow he has. Alright, let's shake it off and then we should be good to go. There we go. That was an interesting fight. Go ahead and roll in all the loot. Give that person calm. Gonna get some nice gear upgrades on this. Oh, let me pat Elidibus in the head real quick. All right, let's head on out. Got 2 comms. I mean, the fact that I actually learned that I wasn't supposed to take that the thing over to the very edge should indicate that's comm worthy. The fog has lifted. I knew that Athena's magics magnified the desires of their victim at the expense of aught else, but I never guessed what desire of mine she could exploit. His sense of justice. Since the moment we met, I have made plain my interest in you, my desire to understand your nature. I suppose that curiosity extends to how each of us would fare in a match of strength. Oh, that makes more sense. Okay. What is this? Free. Then I'm no longer needed. Do not look so crestfallen, my friend. These few moments of clarity are more than I could have asked for. It better not show 5.3. We need you, Themis. Your work isn't over yet. You must render judgment of Athena's actions. Yep, that sounds about right. This warmth, your ether. You've grasped the fraying strands of my being and tied them together with your own. Nevertheless, I fear that I am here on borrowed time, we know. I only hope that I can see you through to the last of our battles. Until then, I will cherish every moment. I am Elidibus, the Emissary. As such, it falls upon me to judge Athena, who would disrupt our carefully maintained balance to fulfill her own desires. I swear I shall not waver in this duty. Let us return to Eric and La Habrea. There is much I would share with you before we embark upon our final ascent. That was cool. It was gonna fade away like the end of 5.3, and then we're like, no, you're not. The four of us are together once again. Although I may not have directly experienced our adventures, my memories make our bonds as real as any other. As I surmised, Elidibus was constructed with the strength to see your battle done, yet I fear his ether may not sustain him through another. Themis, it's good to see you. I knew Beryllian would guide you to our side once again. I'm grateful that she has the patience to tolerate my lapse in manners. Athena's hold upon me is broken, and I pledge every moment of my remaining time to see that she answers for her deeds. Very good. To that end, I would have you share what you know of her plan. Of course. As I mentioned, Athena possesses a vessel that may serve in the creation of a god. It is someone Beryllian knows well, a man by the name of Claudian. By a twist of fate, his body proved to be the ideal for Athena's purpose. Really? The creation of a person requires not just a body, soul, or memory, but rather all three. We are made from the memories of our ancient counterparts, etched upon driving souls and given form through the infusion of ether. We lack a physical body, yet you can see and feel us all the same. Athena is different. She has carved her memories into Claudian's soul, and while it was within its body, and thus made both her own. But even as she is prone to error, after the sundering, beings became more fragile in both body and soul, and this difference prevents Athena from realizing the full extent of her desires. So that's why she has turned her sights towards Beryllion. Her uncommon strength rivals even the mightiest of our age. Vinal can attest to this. By scrutinizing her feats in battle, Athena aims to deduce the secret of Beryllion's prowess and use it to fortify her own vessel. Only then will the culmination of her research be at hand. We have to save Claudian. Can't we simply remove Athena's memories from Claudian's body? Then to fight Athena, we must fight Claudian as well. That's how I interpreted that. We need not hasten the man's destruction. Well, that's good. Athena can inscribe herself upon another's soul, but she cannot erase it. If we awaken Claudian's spirit to the reality of his bondage, he might be compelled to wrest his body from Athena's clutches. We still don't know why she chose Claudian. What makes him more suited than anyone else? Although I have never spoken to Claudian, I did witness an incident that may prove revelatory. When I instructed the vessel to do her bidding, she called to it by a familiar name. Oh, he's a shard of Eric. Okay. What? Why would she? It is as I thought. Yep, he's a shard of Eric. That makes a lot more sense.